Dude, I remember the first time I shaved my fucking nuts. It was not a good experience. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. Now you think that shaving the old nuts would be, manscaping is kind of like the standard nowadays.
Yeah.
You don't want a big ass 70s bush down there. And for a while it wasn't. Like it was chicks. Really, it was imposed on chicks.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, we don't want to go jungle diving while we're eating you out. But then somewhere along the way, dudes became aware that, hey man, your stringy ass bush also gets in the way. P.S.
I think it was around the time that like porno became widely available. They were seeing that Japanese porno and they were like, "Oh man, we gotta cut that shit."
You know what? You're right, man. And I stress widely available. So that would be like the late 90s, early 2000s, because you still saw that big ass bush in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? In porn even. But yeah, I think people just became aware. We don't want that noodles down there, basically. I remember one time I was going down this fucking chick, man. This fucking hair got stuck in my throat. It was Ronnie, by the way. Hashtag, damn, wash that cooch.
Yeah.
My fucking hair got stuck down there, man. Like on the tongue, and we were like, like a fucking dog trying to like force of will it out of there.
You're like a cat.
Sucked.
Hairballing.
So I just put myself in her shoes, and I said, I wouldn't want that happening either, Somebody's going, fucking Viking on your cock, and all of a sudden they're like...
You're already having to spelunk for that micro ding.
Yeah, it's not a good situation. Might as well enable the BJ action. Yeah. So I went for the old shaver-rooney. Now, this was back in the day, when manscaping was still kind of an alien concept to me. And it wasn't so widespread that you could just
look it up
and be like, how to manscape appropriately.
How to shave sack.
On
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, Jeeves had very little to say about it.
He was like,
He said, "Excuse me, sir, I do not do that." He had limits, Jeeves.
Yeah.
Sack.
That's why he's gone now.
Yeah, you gotta adapt, Jeeves. If you ain't shaving my sack, get the fuck out of my fucking life. Anyway. Old Jeeves didn't have any advice, so I kind of had to wing it, man. Because to me, it made no sense to use like a straight razor.
Why did you have a straight razor?
Because all I had going for me was like memories of Sweeney Todd, like. So I thought if I held my junk up and stretched it like a fucking turkey neck, that I could just strop it on my nuts. And
you have the longest arms ever, apparently.
Arms?
Yeah.
But
you're like up here with your longest sack.
Hey, dude, have you ever pulled your sack?
Yeah, it's pretty long.
It's pretty long, dude. Look, they call them wrinklies for a reason.
Yeah.
One, they're wrinkled, obviously. But if you iron them rinks out, that sack gets long, dude. Yeah. It's no wonder that when
you Ahab long sack.
On the high seas, they do.
Yeah.
But on land, they just call me wrinklies because it's kind of cold out here.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, man, if you stretch them bad boys out, it's like a brain, I guess, or maybe like a stomach. All them wrinkles end up...
Yeah, how long is your sack?
Like a mile. Anyway, I was thinking, I could pull the old sackaroo up and then just kind of do like a stropping action with it and simultaneously sharpen my... my straight razor.
The worst.
But obviously that's scary, right? You don't want a straight razor next to your sack and or penis. So the next option, of course, is a disposable razor or a razor of that variety. That's a tiny razor head, like that big, and just the idea of that tiny razor hitting a nook or a cranny just the right way.
If you're going on the wrong
indentation,
cut that shit.
A little nick. You don't want no nicks.
Nick on your dick.
And again, you can pull the sack aside and up and stretch it and stuff, but still, that you're covering a little bit of area. That means you have to run over areas more than once, and it just seems scary. Also, so I said, wait a minute. I have a hair cutting machine. What are they called?
Trimmer.
A trimmer. Shave my head, shave my little beard, whatever. I'll use that. Just clean it afterwards. No big deal. Actually, look.
Is that the one that you shaved my head with?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, good.
It was. I cleaned it, man.
Taint head.
You had the old sack head.
Yeah.
Sack head Guntik, they call you on the ICs.
We have the worst shrimping boat ever.
The shrimp comes from the dick smell.
It's horrible.
Anyway, yeah, so our shrimps smell like dick. Our dicks smell like shrimp. Is what I meant. Oh man. Anyway, I decided to use the trimmer. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It's quick delivery system. I get everything down to a nice. My technique was I was gonna get everything down to a nice, steady, even short hair. The short hair,
like a flat top for your sack.
Yeah, a flat top for the sack, flat sack, if you will.
Sack top. It's Carrot Top's first gimmick.
Sack top. Oh man. So yeah, man. Yeah, I figured if the hair's that short, sack top style, it's not gonna get in any tongues or anything like that, right? Makes sense. And I don't have to full on to the skin shave that way. Mm-hmm. So that's what I did, man. I went in with the old trimmer. Felt good. You know what I'm saying? The little buzz felt good against the old sack. And I was getting everything. And I was done, man, within a few seconds. You know, I pulled the old dongaroo because you don't only got the sack hairs, but you got the, definitely my sack is not super hairy.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it sounds like you got, like, straight up freaking forest in your sack.
No, like any normal sack with hairs, there's a few hairs, but it's not like a beard. It's just like a few stragglers. You know what I'm saying? Like straggly hairs.
I'm pretty sure like my sack does not have any hair on it.
At all?
Like
I guarantee.
Like the sack?
Look, let's say this is your sack. I guarantee if you go like this on your sack, like a weird like.
Oh, I've done it.
You gotta have at least a couple hairs.
No, there. Not on the sack. Like the sack is bald. It's just like around.
Intimate anatomy of your sack over here.
It's just like the pubis around that has
all right,
fur.
well my sack has a little bit of like stragglers on there. So I got the sack. That was a quick job. Yeah. Again, because it's not fucking Santa Claus like you're imagining.
That's I mean, that's what you made it sound. You're like, like what the shit, dude?
But then, of course, the main concern is the major pubis, which is above the dong, and sometimes dripping to the side of the dong. Right? Yeah. So, of course, you move the old crank to the side, and you get in, get in the nooks and crannies and all that jazz. Everything was said and done. I got the flat sack top. It was nice. It was trimmed. There was no shape to it. There was no landing strip or nothing like tri-hawk or anything. Tri-hawk. There was no shape to it. It was just like I trimmed everything down, and I felt good about it. So naturally, after that, you brush off the old hairs and go in and shower, right? And so I went into the shower and I sudsed up with the old soap, and I went down there to wash, and boy howdy, let me tell you, the burning sensation was intense. This is when I found out that when I was pulling the sack around and then moving the shaft to accommodate the razor. The razor, the buzzer, it's got teeth. And there's skin down there.
Wait, are you talking like the ones that you could just put up against your head? Your face?
No. I'm talking like the ones I used to cut my hair, like like a hair trimmer. I'm not talking like the razor for the beard. I'm talking like the one I cut my hair with. So it's got teeth moving like this.
Yeah.
So apparently.
So wait, oh no.
Yes, apparently, while I was doing this, I didn't feel it because there were micro abrasions. But apparently a lot of skin was trimmed.
No, that's horrible.
So I confettied my sack and the pubis area. And when I put soap on that bad boy, fuck, it was fire, dude.
Damn.
Dude, I'm talking like, holy crap. Fire down there.
That's bad.
Like that time you put a toothpaste on your sack?
That was cool.
Imagine that only with cuts.
My sack dried up afterward. It wasn't good.
Old dry sack Guntik, they call you. But anyway, yeah, man. I've learned since then. Actually, after that, I didn't do it for a long ass time. But thankfully, my ball pubic area hair doesn't grow exponentially fast. So I kind of just let it ride for a while. And when I got to prison, I realized one thing. when everybody gets there, or jail actually is the first thing you hit. When you get to jail, everybody gets there. They demean and strip you of everything, including your clothes. And you're standing in a room full of hairy ass nuts and dicks. And there's that one or two guys that manscaped. Yeah. And every hairy cock in the room feels like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, dude, our shit is straight 70s. And these dudes got stealth bomber dicks over here.
I thought it was going to be the other way around. Like, they mock them for...
Those dudes were proud of them fucking trimmings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We were over here with, and this had to happen. You had the one guy that had so much hair that you couldn't even see the ding. You could see like a little pink nudging sticking out the top. And like, dude, that shit is canopy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's no lower growth. Fuck. Straight up Amazon in that bitch. But anyway, so you shave, man. You just got to go for it. And so I perfected the technique in there. And I did it. And it's a big mistake to do it in the summer. Yeah. But you go with it because the last thing you want is a big, hairy fucking penis in there. Well, not penis, but you know what I mean. Although there was that one guy, dude, that did. Holy shit, gross. Dude. Look, there was this guy that had a. Look, you're in the shower with dudes. You're gonna see their dongs, no matter how hard you try. Yeah. Well, this dude, man, he had a big old donger, so I guess kudos to him on that. But half that donger was covered in hair. No. You know what I'm saying? The shaft. Yeah. Half of it was Bigfoot.
It's gross.
And I'm not talking like stragglers like Masak. Yeah, I'm talking like dents. Yeah. Like he had a hair stick.
God, did he like shave it?
No, he was the one guy that didn't shave.
How do you shave like a rod? Is the thing?
Carefully, you strop it.
Yeah,
but anyway,
I only shaved my sack twice.
How'd that work out for you?
It felt weird. I didn't like it.
It's like have you ever shaved your legs?
Yeah.
I like how that feels, like when you're asleep at night.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, this is gliding. But then when it starts going back in, you're like, son of a bitch, this sucks. Ass.
Yeah, that's true.
Cut to shaved legs.
Look.
Shaved legs 69ing.
I would if I cared, but I don't, clearly. I don't really grow that much hair down there. It's like kind of bald.
What, the sack?
Anywhere.
Your lower half is hairless.
Yeah, it's like a
reverse centaur.
What are those the hairless? What was the shit we saw today? The hair, whatever. It doesn't matter. Morad.
Hairless Morad.
Yeah. No, it's kind of like just the top, a little bit of fur. Occasionally it grows a little bit long, and this is the thing. I don't shave anymore because I didn't like how it felt. But I do have a hair removal system. You want to guess what it is?
Fire?
No. I just rip them bad boys out.
God, what the hell?
Yeah, like occasionally it'll come in, like every, I don't know, like half a year or something. Like I have a slow dong hair growth, like you. And I'll just kind of grab them and
Jesus.
I'll make little balls.
Oh, God.
So you ever find like hair balls?
Hold up, man. There's little pubic hair balls.
If you ever find little curly hair balls on the floor, they're probably my pubes.
God. I made a mistake starting this subject.
Yeah. Well, look, this is what I'll do. I'll lay there and I can't sleep. So I'll kind of like mess with the pube. I actually kind of miss when there's no pube.
This is horrible.
Because it's just kind of something to do. And then like I kind of do that. And eventually it becomes a knot. And then I'll forget. And then like
what?
And then like days later, well not days later, but a couple, a day later or something, I'll be like, oh yeah, a little knot, and I'll continue adding to it.
God.
So eventually it's just like this little knot, and I'll rip it off.
Jesus, this is a grotesque process.
It doesn't hurt.
I don't know what to say to that. I'm literally stunned silent.
You don't go. Whoosh, you have to like tear one by one.
That's the word. That's like torture.
No, it doesn't really hurt. I'm telling you, I don't have that many pubes.
Okay, so you've numbed your pubic area.
I have very, very, very low pube amount. So
like you can count them on your hands?
Yeah.
10 pubes you have?
Yeah.
That's it?
It's one really big one.
The root is like that thick.
Yeah.
It's just your penis.
Which is weird because the first time I shaved them, like it was pretty bad down there. Mm-hmm. It was pretty Jap pube down there.
Hold up, man. What?
What?
It was what?
It was pretty, like Jap porn. Like pube.
Hold on, man. We don't use the word Jap anymore since like the 40s.
Wait, we don't?
No. No matter what that cover of Superman tells you, we don't use that word.
All right. Well, I was pretty Japanese down there. I guess I was feeling Japanese. That thing was pretty long, so I shaved it, and ever since then, it's just kind of like normal.
Oh my god! All right, I will say, despite the controversial word, you're in fact not lying. Watch Japanese porn.
Yeah, it's bad.
Be confounded at the amount of pubic hair flying around. Anyway, this was a weird fucking rabbit hole we went down.
It was your doing too.
I know. I regret it every moment of my life, even though it just happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, tell us what you think about that. I guess. Hit like, share, subscribe, and those notification buttons. Hashtag pulling pubes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're out, guys.